All right. It is time. Let's do this.
You didn't tell me you were going to do that.
I didn't tell him I was going to do that. I brought out, this is a Rob K knife. You met Rob K.
I did.
At B-Dubs, him and his wife. Rob K custom cut this wood, sanded it, fit it, cut it, everything. So we will be opening up some jerky tonight, guys. And I got the little custom boy right there. So sorry, Mary, to scare you on that
cool.
one.
Oh, that's good.
Yes. And guys, this is Wednesday, the hangout, the safe spot. We have made it. Can I say I have not had a pop since Sunday, 4 p.m. Eastern?
Why is that?
I felt unhealthy this weekend.
I was also feeling the same. Like the meat do rut. Like it was yeah.
Well, not yet. I wasn't feeling unhealthy from this. I was feeling unhealthy from like a bad weekend of stuff. And so I wanted to, one, prove myself that I could do it. And then two, wanted to make this feel even more special.
It is special. Isn't
it
is.
It's
super special. I mean, we have had a crazy week. It has been amazing. We have, I also have not had a real pop in a while.
Yeah.
I too was kind of just trying to be more aware of my, the slippery slope of how that goes.
Yeah.
Weight and all that.
So good.
Yes,
let's do a cheers to health. Let's do a cheers to you guys. Let's do a cheers to a good place. Oh yeah. I did shake this one up. So hey, this could be some fireworks right here. Ready? All right. I think we're good there. I think we're good. All right, guys. Whatever drinks you got, put them up here. Cheers in 3, 2, 1. Cheers. Wow. If you guys are new here, it's so good. It's so good.
You know what it is? Is it bubbles on your tongue?
Yes, yes.
It's like welcome.
And I've tried sparkling water. I've tried carbonated like substitutes. I've tried everything.
Nothing
terrible.
Says welcome to my mouth. You know, like Mountain Dew.
It really does. That I think could be their jingle. Welcome to my mouth, Mountain Dew.
Call me, text me.
I know that could be, but it's delicious. And we're here.
Let us move on.
I'm DanCBearded.
And I'm the mayor.
The mayor.
A.K.A.
Steve.
New into beards. But I put money down for anybody else who's a beard for 7-8 months. I probably know more, especially about grooming products.
Yeah.
Than any other 8-month guy out there. If you're out there, new kid, we can have some kind of all-star game. He can play in that, and I'll be in like the up and comer. Game, maybe
the freshman versus sophomore game.
Right.
So
I just want to stand out a little bit, have a couple big shots.
U.S. versus international. Right. I would agree. Your months are potent.
Yes.
You were not dabbling on a triathlon and training on the weekends. You quit your job. You jumped in. You are full out training for that triathlon. So you are, as D. Wayne says, the mayor of Beardsville. The mayor of Beardsville.
And I don't take that lightly.
Yeah.
There's a lot that goes with that.
Chris, he says, and he's a veteran of this beautiful country, so he knows what he's talking about. Chris, this is for you. He said, Mayor, you lost your rookie status a bit ago.
I love it. I can't see it because I don't have my contacts in, but I love it. I'm going like free today, guys. So you probably could say some stuff about me, and he would see it. And he's pretty good, like poker face, so he won't say it. But
you have to.
But I do feel that. I feel like I spend a lot more time looking at my face.
Okay.
Which also helps me when I think I'm putting on a little weight, because like I got a couple of indicators, like my cheekbones, like
interesting.
Like if my right cheekbone goes away, too much fat, too much sugar.
That's your stick.
It's funny,
but stick.
Is that? Yeah, it's weird, but when I was like not really proud of what I looked like, I didn't look in the mirror, and that's dangerous.
Yeah.
Right? Isn't it?
You avoided it.
Yeah. I just like, and then I'd, pictures, I'd be like, all right, kid, stand in front of me. And I'm not saying like, there's no 6-pack here that I'm like,
right.
I'm not going with the midriff shirt after my boss talked to me about that.
Yep.
Another story, but better.
And that was part of my little cleanse thing too, is I did the Comic-Con thing. I got the video back. I was like, oh, all right. I'm going to see a little bit there. Maybe just. And the thing with me is I know I can. Like, it's always been like, I'm getting to a little 10 here, 15 here. But I know it's just a switch. And the mayor knows this. I have crazy willpower. So if I tell myself something, it's done. Like, it's nothing I truly don't worry about. I just had to tell myself, and I did. And so we're good to go. A couple quick things here. Gary Lewis said he is going to take off. He's got to get to bed. So couple quick things. G. Lou, yep. This is a hat from Chesapeake and my collaboration. It's actually a snapback flex fit. So it's interesting. Ooh. And this is one of my only what I would call dad hats. See how it's like a little bit smaller?
The bill or what?
You see like how just a little bit smaller?
Dad hat was all in the style of the bill. And if you wore it flat, it wasn't.
It's all because if you take like a normal flat bill hat and you curve it, it's not exactly a dad hat. It's still a cool hat. A lot of it has to do with the depth right here, the angle right here, right? A dad hat will angle back more. Cool guy hats go straight up and down, right? And then look at the side. Like look at how much you can like see right there. So this is one of my only dad hats, and Sam likes it. So I like it. Oh yeah, look at that. It's Flint Town flow.
Literally, like that's how you wore your hat when I was in school. Is like you would take it and you would bend the bill.
Yep.
And you would like get it like tight, and you would people even cut out the mesh.
Steve Funk Daddy. He has one of those steamers to bend his hats. He posted it on our Facebook group. Right down there. And also, Gary Lewis, we will be trying out the other 2 beef jerkies that you brought us. We brought us, and this is unlimited jerky in Michigan. So if you guys are in Michigan, we had one of our top 2 favorite jerkies of all time last week from Unlimited.
And that was because of you, Gary.
Flamethrower from Gary. Hey, there's Funk Daddy right there. Flamethrower from Beards Unlimited was amazing.
Beef jerky Unlimited.
Yes.
But not they should be a beard company. It seems like.
Did I say Beard Unlimited?
Yeah. Well, I don't know if you talk about beards a lot.
Yeah,
I can understand.
It was a Freudian slip there.
They that stuff, like, we're grateful you were here because we were only polite because you were out there watching us.
Yeah.
I think that I knew he liked it when he put it over there far away, and he's like, "All right, we got to slow down," because and I understand that.
Yeah. Burton says, "What's good?" Well, hopefully this jerky. And the mayor, you want to talk about the other jerky
we got
tonight?
From the Facebook group, Jim Hambrick I believe he was kind of just Jim Hambrick randomly kind of ran into a guy who was selling out of his trunk. Rocky Mountain is the company, and he purchased us the elk jerky, the hot version, and we're super excited about it. But
we love hot.
He found this guy pretty expensive stuff, he said.
Okay.
But he knew he liked hot and sent it to.
You were resting your arm on this. It's warm.
Oh. I apologize.
Just messing. I'm excited though.
Jim was like, that was so cool. He doesn't know this, but that was the first person to ever send it to me.
Yeah.
And that was a great experience.
That's awesome.
I felt like the mayor a little bit.
You are the mayor.
But thank you for that. And he wrote us a little note, and he just said he wanted to treat us a little bit and have us to try it. Have us try it.
Awesome. I know we have some more jerky coming in. It's supposed to be here on Saturday, so we'll have that for next week. Hot jerky there. So make sure you guys are ready for that to tune in on Wednesday of next week, Mayjorly Bearded. There's James right there. So awesome, man. Thank you, James. We'll be trying that one, I think, probably in the middle. I think we go with the garlic pork first, and then we go from there. And, guys, tonight's all about beards, of course, as always. If you guys have questions for a new beardsman, you feel like there's a question you don't want to ask me, you want to ask the mayor, ask away. If there's a question for me, ask away. Question for the chat, ask away.
How's your beard doing?
Great.
Any changes, modifications, any updates this week? And
for me, no, not really. I'm on that path of going bigger, right? I'm a little bit more voluptuous with it, but I'm loving where it's at. I have not trimmed in a while, quite a while, and my shape is phenomenal. I usually trim once it kind of gets out of shape. But my shape right now is doing really, really good. I like the angles. I like the thickness. I'm not super transparent at the bottom. It's pretty full. So shake it, they said. Shake it. Usually I charge for that, but just for you, Mr. Pizza Face, you got that first one's for free. Okay? First one's for free. All right.
So yeah. That's awesome. When you say bigger, are you more you'll take whatever length it happens, but you're thinking girth. Because when I look at the competition guys, that's where they stand out.
A lot of guys get that beard and it gets really skinny. They over style it and it gets down here just straight down. I'm going more in this range right here. I want it out past my cheeks, which it is. Like I'm touching hair right now. So it's out past my ears, which is impressive because I have huge ears. Like if you can get past these Dumbos,
stop.
Dude, you're doing good. You're doing good. No, ladies love big ears. So it's not like I'm not.
So you see that as an attribute.
I've always rocked it. Guys be like, hey, man, you got big ears. I'm like, yeah, your girl loves them.
Wow.
Bam. And if you don't know me, that's really how I would have talked too. So I've always
for better or for worse.
For better or for worse. And it's for I'm good. Thank you, Mr. Pizza Face. He asked for a beard shake. I said, normally I charge for that. And he gave $2 and said, I'm good for it. So thank you, sir. Thank you, sir. Bid Dan C for the live show. You should be wearing some overalls. Okay. All right. I don't have any. I don't own any. I don't actually own any jeans either. So maybe we could knock out 2 birds with 1 stone. Jean overalls.
Shirtless overalls? Or
No. This stays in here. That's one thing if you notice in my videos, a lot of guys do their like morning routines. Normally my morning routine is without my shirt. But if it's for a video, I'm putting my shirt on.
Yeah.
You don't want that showing up.
You saw the ground beef, the taco meat.
Taco meat is what I like to call it.
Yeah, yes. I had to cut that. It was popping out here and there. And awkward situation. So I had to just cut that back. Brio Beardscape. Boom.
Ooh, nice. Boom. So I did as well. I went way too short last time, and Sam complained. She said, never do that again. She said, I want a man, not a boy. I said, all right,
just a little,
you got it.
Yeah, just don't want to be in the first thing they see about you either, though.
Okay.
You're never mind. So thanks for asking. My beard.
How's your beard done this week? Any updates, thoughts, new revelations?
Lots
from this week.
Lots going on. Good. Just because.
Oh, I remember that.
So I did. I'm not sure of the style. I know I'm doing like some kind of like business beard, something like that. But I want to accentuate that chin, get that out a little bit more. But so one of the things I do whenever Betsy tells me like it's what's up, hey, what's up, what's up with the beard, is that usually means that she's right here. She wants this cut cleaned up, basically underneath. And I happen to be lucky that it's pretty thick, even at a short level. Ask Jake. He's complimented my underbeard thickness even at a short cut.
Yeah.
But I did that as I normally would have, and I haven't touched anything like here. But what I found happening was I was getting like this like devil's point right here. And it was like you could like take it and go, tie somebody to a railroad.
Yeah.
But I ended up kind of just edging that out because even though I'm still going for this, I just took a very little with just scissors.
Yep.
Because scissors are slower.
Controlled.
Yes. And just kind of just smooth that out for a little more square look on that.
Yeah.
But then today I figured out something else. I watched.
And real quick, not all parts of your face is going to grow at the same level. So you could just have longer growth because right now it does not look shorter at all. And maybe even looks a little bit longer than the rest of your beard. So I think that part just grows faster for you.
Okay.
All right. Sorry, you watched my video?
And I was thinking about it. I liked the video today because it was just more about like kind of some reminders for me, some new ideas just about, one of the things you said, less is more as far as trimming and all that stuff. But the whole idea, like I've had a few days lately where I put a little too much butter in because I like the scent, but it feels like you can just tell and you have to rinse it out or spray. That's where that spray bottle helps.
Yeah, you get excited. Yeah, you get excited.
And you like that scent and you want to have it. So that's something. Another thing is I just wasn't feeling my look, like
really
the beard look the last couple days. And I figured out what it was before I came over.
Wow.
Basically, what I don't know how to do a mustache properly, and I had been taking care of the mustache from my mouth, but this hair right here was really long.
Oh, you did
super long.
So
I picked it up, and I'm like, "What the heck?"
Yes,
it was like super ridiculously long.
I have not noticed with yours, but that is a big pet peeve of mine. There are some guys that will even like handlebar it out here, and then up here they have nothing. Like it's really short, and they grow it out. And rock what you got, rock what you like, rock what works for you. But that is something that makes my skin go, ooh, it's because like you have a long beard and it's like someone went, wee, wee, and they just trimmed in the front. It's almost like the reverse Hitler, right? The Hitler has the toothbrush one. It's like the opposite of that. So you caught that.
Right. Because, thinking about it, like I ignored it when I would trim my mouth and just get my which I didn't do. I actually let it go over the lip right now. I'm okay with that. But I kind of figured like I just wasn't liking the look. So much I've learned this week that sometimes when you're not feeling your beard, it's not so much like one dimensional, but it's like the thickness of certain things. And that was what was going on here. Is cool. It was felt weird. It was like looking weird to me and what I was going for at that point. So I, kind of just shored that up, cutting it beyond like what my mouth is. And because I feel like the follicles still your mustache goes on a little farther beyond their mouth. And that was all. So I learned something. That was a lot.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
And I know a lot of people have experienced that as well. Real quick, if you guys like this live stream, if you could hit the thumbs up right now, that would be appreciated. Good karma, vibes, positivity, all that stuff. It helps it. We leave these videos up. A lot of people watch them vlog style the next day. So if you're at work on Thursday watching this.
Listen.
Right. Or listen's more accurate. A lot of people do that. So yes, 100%. So awesome. That's great. I'm glad you caught that. We can come back to that too and touch on it as more people come in too. But good question here. The Bearded Dragon says, I need some gray beard advice. Last few weeks, my beard has been drier and harder to control. I got a couple pieces of advice for you there, my man. And I think we have Leo in the chat, who's a gray beard pro. Gray beards are gray because they lose their pigment and they lose the outer layer of protection, right? Our hair has this protective layer around the outside. And when it becomes gray, you lose that layer, so it's harder to control. Gray hairs like to be mimicked with that outer layer. So thicker oils like castor oil usually work better for gray hairs. If you don't like castor oil, you can go with olive oil. If you don't like olive oil, you can go with heavy jojoba oil. But another thing that I have found with gray hairs and gray-haired men is that they prefer to condition more often, right? You can over-condition your beard, everyone, no matter the color. But that condition is going to add up with myself and the mayor quicker because we have that protective layer. We don't need to mimic it with something that's going to coat the outside. However, a lot of gray beards like to coat the outside because it's going to kind of mimic that layer. So they can get away with that over conditioning for an extra day or two when colored beards cannot, if that makes sense. Mm-hmm. So my advice would be to find that thicker, not fast absorbing. You want a sealant or a coating oil that's going to really give you a protective layer, but also maybe try increasing your conditioner level and how many times you're using that. That would be my advice for you on the gray beard. So,
what does it feel
Great
like?
Question.
What does it feel like when you've conditioned too much, when you're using that?
So most people have no idea. Most beardsmen that like beard conditioner are over conditioning their beard.
Right. And wasting money,
but they don't realize it until they change. Right.
Okay.
You feel like it's normal to you until you have that eureka moment and you stop and you're like, boom, oh, this makes sense. Light bulb. Your beard doesn't style as well. It's just heavy, right? For me, I'm going big this way. The only way you can go big this way is having a light, healthy beard. If I use too much conditioner or too much product, it would all weigh down here. So that's going to be a really big thing. Great, just won a 50-inch TV at work. Jake did? Sweet, man. He just won a 55-inch TV at work. That's awesome.
Man.
So great question. If you guys have more like that, please. That was a phenomenal question and something that I have researched and looked into heavily there. So love that. Oh yeah, Joel said, how you doing? Jake said, great. I just won a 55-inch TV at work. So yeah, great question there. All right. We are going to bust into this beef jerky, unlimited garlic pork. I am a massive garlic fan. Yeah. I like garlic on everything.
It's a good one. You know what happened? I was going to say this. Well, you opened that. I feel like I just had another growth point in my beard.
Snag that so I don't
my beard
grab
journey.
The same one.
I almost had too much to say about my beard when we started here. I had like 3 things I had to tell them about.
Oh, for today?
Like that's huge. Like in the beginning, I didn't really know what to, say as far as beards or what questions to ask or what to share that would be useful or not. But I got a little over beard excited.
Okay.
To keep talking about it. So I can smell it without even going after it.
Very strong smell. Very strong smell. And this is a drier jerky. Flamethrower last week was a little bit more moist. This
but
one's
we
on
like a good, if it done right, we like a good dry jerky.
Dare I say prefer?
Yeah, you might. I think you're right.
What
do you think?
Mm-hmm.
This is the...
It's garlic, man. It's garlic. Did you go in yet?
I'm going.
It's really good. Our breath is going to be awful tonight. He's in the guest bed, so it doesn't even matter.
Still in the guest bed, people. Week 3.
Doesn't even matter.
The Mayor's guest bed journey. Not as popular.
Oh, shoot. I took off a question. I had a question there. Where'd it go? Okay. How often do you recommend in terms of co-washing? Get ready, guys. Drink! I actually have a video filming this weekend. It will not be out this week, but it'll be out next week on that exact topic in more detail, routine type stuff. But how often do I recommend co-washing, aka using conditioner? I would recommend no more than 4 times a week. No more. Out of 7 days, if you are using 4, you're pushing it. You're pushing it there.
And you're just going to dry out. You're just going to end up drying yourself out.
Yep. And conditioner will give you that false sense of health. It's like a silicone. It's needed. It's good. But it's gonna make you believe your beard is doing great when it's not.
I feel like so many of these sometimes we get so excited, like there's new scents, things we want to try. It's almost like what if you could have like 3 beards, to try things. I know that I'm joking, but like sometimes if you get into this game, you know what I'm talking about. You're like you push products, you push things in just because you're excited to try them out. And sometimes it can be overkill. Maybe sometimes we don't even give a fair shot to certain things because of how they're influenced by what's come before or after.
Rob K, this is for you. So Rob K, whose comment is highlighted right there, who I'm stabbing down towards, this is his custom knife that he made me and sent me over a year ago, early on my journey. One of my most proud things on the channel is some of my most loyal followers, friends, subscribers, they are ones that have been here since the beginning, which is really cool, right? It shows you that if any changes have happened, it's been positive. There hasn't been like a veer off on the channel, the morals, anything like that. Man, it's been all amazing people. Like Jeremy Blake says, have you tried Old Trapper Jerky? I have. I believe it was average. I don't remember exactly, but I believe it was average. So, yeah, I believe it was average there. Have you tried Old Trapper? They have it in like grocery stores and all sorts of things.
It doesn't stand out as like,
okay,
you know what I mean? But it's probably one of the, and this is nothing against it, like just if it was a good deal or something like that, I'd grab it.
Okay. And Sean says, number 1 conditioner, not Scotch Porter's change. Sean, send me a message. I'll send you some options there. There's 2 good ones from Chesapeake, Husky, Detroit Grooming. There's a couple great options that are out there. So awesome. Wash my beard once a week. Okay, going over some different things here. Good. Okay. It's been a great journey. I remember the days of 25 folks watching the lives. Yeah, man, it's all natural growth, which I love too. This did not get to where it is overnight. It's not going to get to where it's going to be overnight. It's a slow creep. It's a slow process. And you've had a peek into that window, even though you've had a peek on the accelerated side. You're on the faster side of it. But you've had a peek.
Life in the fast lane. Did I sing that last week?
Nope. Okay. That's a new one this week.
All right. There you go.
All right. Steve says, and this is for the chat as well, guys, get involved. Type a comment here if you're watching live. I'm curious, how many of you guys are running a heater brush daily? If I run the brush, can I get a style pretty similar to DanCBearded? If I don't run the brush, it tangles. I do not use a heated brush daily. I do not think you can achieve my style with a heated brush because I think the heated brush does a little bit too much straightening for daily.
Are you talking Cushion Bar as a heated brush?
A heated brush, okay. Yep. A heated brush.
More of a straight up straightener, but I guess you could use the term heated brush as well.
Yeah, so these are heated brushes, yep. And I believe that daily use for the heated brush would be something for more like the beard of the mare here, like a shorter style beard there. For mine, I think I got a little bit too much. I use a blow dryer every day. Every single day I use a blow dryer. That's going to give you this look. I use my heated brush once a week, once every other week.
Do you have a day do you have like a day of the week for that, or is it more about look and feel?
Just when it adds up. Just when I can take a nighttime shower, that type of stuff.
But yeah, we talked about just kind of hanging out. Like, I'm really glad to be here. Like, I needed to come and hang out tonight. It was good. It was I was really looking forward to doing that.
Yeah, and I texted the mayor that, and I said, Mayor, like, I'm extremely excited for Mayjorly Bearded. I need this. We got craziness going on in the world, craziness going on at our school. My whole family was sick. My daughter wasn't breathing right, so that was scary to have a 7-week-old not breathing properly. Had to go to the doctor, hospital, all that. All is good. She's on the mend, getting better, but this is just kind of like, us, you guys, Mountain Dew. I haven't had a Mountain Dew with my lunch. It's so weird how food tastes different with different things you drink.
Right.
Have you experienced that?
Oh, sure. Like, well, I know that if I drink like pop or Coke before a meal, like sometimes it'll fill me up. It's like the whole thing of beer with pizza. A lot of people love that, like that that pairing.
I like beer, or not beer, but cider or beer I can have with hot stuff. Oh, so good. So good. But yes, thank you guys for hanging out. Thank you, Mayor, for being here. Yeah, it's amazing.
It's talk about like it was just kind of a weird day in school, Yeah. It's hard, with everything going on, not to get too much depth on it.
Yeah.
It's hard to be when you're like when you're thinking about like big picture stuff is, being that leader for those kids can be tough at times. It's going to be a test.
Absolutely. And you can't show anything. Can't show your hand. So 100%. Robert says, so no heat protectant during dry or daily, just beard oil. Beard oil is going to be as good as any heat shield out there, sometimes better. So yeah, just beard oil.
Let's say you're going to do the heated brush. Let's say you took a shower bath.
Yep.
Bath. Probably. What should be your steps? I know you recommend. Here's what I think.
Yeah.
You want to do 3 things. You want to do oil, butter, straighten, or heated brush.
I do not recommend that. No.
Okay, too much going on.
So dry first. You need to.
All the way
cannot be no.
But like if you would have sprayed it.
Yep, if you would have sprayed it. So you want to get to 50 to 75% dry. Oil. Comb through, get everything ready, and then you're going to use the heated brush after the oil is absorbed in for 5 to 10 minutes. And then after the heated brush, then you go back with the butter. You do not want to use the butter before the heated brush because it's literally butter.
It's just going to go heat up and melt onto the...
You're going to be cooking the butter. Right. I mean, it's imagine throwing shea butter or mango butter into a pan. That's what you'd be doing. So you don't want to put butter in before that one. You want to do that one after. James, the supplier of the jerky we're trying next, says, Mayor, do you ever take a shower or just a bath? If you're new here, the mayor is a bath guy, proud of it. Bath bombs. We had a whole stream
of 3-week
series, whole giveaway based on the mayor's bath procedures.
So, do I ever take a shower? Yeah. First of all, my wife's family has a cottage in the up north and on a lake, and it's amazing. And they do not have a bathtub, so I will take a shower. At home, if it was a fast workout or thing like that, I will take a shower. But it's if I used to play like Sunday night pickup basketball. When I come home, I would do that. If I need to clean in a very quick way and be done. But
when's the last time you've done that?
Not up north. I don't know. Like, my bath is my time. Shut the door, lock it, because the kids have their Xbox and their Switch around the corner.
I got
you. They're constantly kicking in the door, having emergent, having to use the bed. So that's my space. But yeah, I don't take. I don't know. I don't know when the last shower upstairs was.
Okay, all right. Jerry says, if CoWash does not have wash, what is the difference between CoWash and conditioner? Nothing. There's no real CoWash in the beard world. A CoWash would be using a conditioner by itself. A conditioner would be used after a beard wash. So that's the only difference. When you use a conditioner without a wash beforehand,
that's
considered co-washing. You're using a conditioner product to go through the process of co-washing.
Where's that term come from?
Head hair.
Okay.
Yeah, head hair, which a lot of our terms come from.
It's a little confusing, but I do get it now.
Yep. So, yes. Edward says, I've had a beard for a while, just starting proper beard care. And should I shave it and start again or work with what I already had? So, Edward, two-part answer here. First part is the only one that matters. Do you have split ends? If you have split ends or damaged hair, then yes, unfortunately, you do have to trim or shave that off. There is nothing in the world that can repair split ends. Cannot happen. If not, if your hair seems like it's generally healthy, then you'd be amazed at how resilient hair is. You'd be amazed at how easily it can bounce back to health. So those are the two things you got to evaluate. Do I have split ends? Yes or no? If not, then now let's go from where we're at. So that's going to be a big one. Robert, I've not tried that brand of heated brush. I'm sure it's great, but I have not tried that one personally. So, yeah. Is there a difference in ingredients? Nope. Co-wash and conditioner ingredients are exactly the same. The only variations would be what that company chooses to use with its conditioner version of a co-wash. I will say it again. There is no real co-wash in the beard game, just things you can use to co-wash. And I have a product named after me, the Co-Man Co-Wash, kind of because it fits, right? Co-Man Co-Wash.
Pretty popular product, too.
I would say it's probably number 1 or number 2 now after Scotch Porter.
What do you think? Why do you think? Is it the scent or the? Is it more the scent or how the usefulness? Like
both.
Okay.
Both. It works the best. It's amazing, and the scent is neutral and doesn't linger. It's a nice, fresh, natural smell. It's not going to linger into other things.
And I feel like that is what you really want as I grow in this process. That's what you really want in a wash condition situation. Is you want it to be foamy, you want it to clean up, but you still want to have a chance to go to your shelf of like 30
and pick, and not be limited. I have some co-washes that I can only wear with that oil, and that it's all right, but they're only going to get used once every so often.
Right.
Our buddy Buck and Moose says, is hair conditioner safe? No. I have not found a hair conditioner that is proper for beards. People send me hair conditioners all the time, and I have no problem pointing out the ingredients that you will never see in a beard conditioner, and I explain why. There are usually different silicones that are used for your head hair, and there are some okay silicones for conditioners, not in oils, ever, never, ever. But in conditioners, there are some, but it's very particular. Head hair uses different silicones and different ingredients that you should never find in a beard product. And again, that's what I do. I literally develop those products and work with them. So I know those ingredients pretty well. That it comes pretty easy to me for people to ask me questions and we can break it down there. So Eddie, what's going on, my man? Someone said Brio one. Okay, here we go. Mayor's going to take this one. Best face and beard trimmer. I am about to spend a lot of money and I could use your help and knowledge. Big spend and my trimmer is no more.
Brio Beardscape. It's kind of made for beard guys, for beards.
And we both have purchased our Brio Beardscapes. Not sent to us.
Real money. Yeah.
He messaged me and he said, hey, cut the crap. Your best buddy here.
Real deal.
What do I buy? What am I spending my hard-earned money on? I said, easy, Brio Beardscape. I'm going to have to see him the next day. I will recommend that to everybody. So 100% the Brio Beardscape. They're amazing. Hey, we may have some giveaways coming up with the Brio. We were actually talking to him right before the stream. So not today. Calm down.
And the thing with Dan is that I will have to say, too, that he said everything I say on the videos is kind of really how I feel, for better or for worse. Yep. So I appreciate that. But you always check. When you're close to somebody, you double check. And so Brio Beardscape is a little bit of an investment. It's not a huge investment. It's a little bit of an investment. But if you're going to get serious about this, if you're going to have a face beard, you're going to definitely need the right tools or it's going to just go bust. It's going to go wrong. And I would say the Beardscape and then a decent pair of scissors, because the Beardscape, I'm sure that there's guys that can do it really well with this, but I don't trust myself well enough. So I just use a comb. And I'm trying to go just real slow with it and get it cut in. Because I think you go back to last summer, there was a couple times when I had like a notch right here, just from messing up. And yeah. So I would say the Beardscape, because it, has a great variety of guards on it. Definitely watch like Dan's video on how to use it properly and look at it, because if you've never really paid attention to how your hair gets cut with clippers, it's a totally different.
And that caught me by surprise by how many guys didn't know the way to use it. And you were one of them. You were like, absolutely. Whoa, that changed everything. So yeah, watch the video. All right, a couple things here. A couple guys had some things. Joseph said, any updates on your big box company? Ben says, you ever thought about making your own products? Mick Mann says, do you feel like the products that I've been consulting on will be a game changer in the big box world? So Ben, I will never physically make my own. I like to use my knowledge and experience to help others and of course help myself, right? I'm not going to give that for free. I've earned what I do and I work very hard for that. But I like the consulting position. I like developing. I like creating. I don't want to hold stock. I don't want to ship products. I don't want to deal with returns and complaints and all that. That's not me. I having a degree in administration just like the mayor, but I'm not going to be a principal because of that. I don't want to deal with returns. I don't want to deal with complaints. I'm not dealing with that. So no, I've said it for 2 years now. I will say it again here, and I will never go back on this. I will never make my own products. You will never see a warehouse from me. You'll never see products out of my kitchen. That will never happen. I do consult a very, very large company right now. We are redoing their beard line. Any updates? No, it is even more incredibly slow. We are hoping for June. I will keep everybody posted on that, but we're hoping for June on that one. So, yep, good questions there. Do you have a code or anything for Brio? No. To be fully transparent, they have offered me an affiliate many times, but I've turned them down each time. Why? I don't know. I had this stupid mindset that it was a more expensive device. I've also turned down the affiliate for the Cushel bar because it's a more expensive device, and I thought that people would falsely judge me and say that I was just recommending this expensive device because I had an affiliate with them. And my reputation means more to me than the couple dollars I would make off your Brio purchase. And I know, and he said to help you guys out and help you, which I know there's many people that would want to do that. I'm going to buy the Brio. You told me to buy it. You should receive some compensation for that. I've never been paid by Brio. I do not plan on accepting an affiliate. I know a lot of guys are going to tell me I should. I know they tell me there's nothing wrong with that. But for whatever reason in my mind, I can't accept an affiliate on more expensive things. I don't know why. It's just how my mind's working. It's just where I'm at right now. So I know I should, but I'm just, yeah.
I mean, it's a good product.
Yeah, it's a great product.
It's just maybe you're just kind of taking your time, like get your head around it's a whole different ball game when you're talking about tools. That's a hard thing. Tools can fail in a way,
right?
Right. You don't want to.
Right.
So it's just something to go quiet, slowly into that. I guess. I don't know.
For sure.
I can't get in your head, but that's what I'm getting. That makes sense.
Hello, Aiden Labrie. What's going on, my man? Ben says, I enjoy the interaction on which you do on the products and the companies behind them. Okay, cool. I like that. Justin Brown, conservative, says, keep up the good work, gentlemen. Thank you. I appreciate that. That's awesome. All right, guys, I'm going to go check it out. Thank you. Have a good night. Yeah, absolutely, Mr. Seven. You're going to love the Brio. I've had mine for like a year and a half. I've charged it like once or twice. That's one of the most astounding things.
Is that you charge it and you're good for three months. Typically, it's like you just better make sure you remember where you put the charger. By the time you
because it's been so long.
And I do recommend getting that set with a case with it because that's been nice about keeping it clean.
Cool. I haven't told you yet, but my blacked out, all murdered out one's on the way.
Ooh.
So I'm excited for that. Chris, my buddy's the company to be named later. That's his YouTube channel, guys. Check him out. The company to be named later said, no one should question your judgment, especially after the Scotch Porter review. You've earned everything that comes your way and you're putting in the work, sir. Thank you. One thing I can't say is I am putting in the work. I worked my butt off with that. With the Scotch Porter one, you'd be shocked at the backlash that I have received for an honest review. It's been unprecedented for me from the founder of the company, from the fans of the company, from influencers that support the company still. I've just had a barrage of just like craze like headed my way since that one. So I I would do it again in a heartbeat. Why? Because it's the way I felt. It's honest. It's true. Somebody commented and was like, and sent me a message, was like, what, did you lose your or did you lose your affiliate before this? That's why you're bashing them? No, I actually had my biggest month of all time. I had my biggest month because people wanted to buy the new product and try it. So it was, it was just interesting there. NBA, wow. Okay, no NBA for a while. The fans and no fans for NCAA tournament. I did see that. I did see for the fans. I think that's going to be funny to watch. Somebody hits a game-winning shot. There's just nothing. It's just quiet.
I think it's going to make the bracketology
different.
Totally, because
the regions. Yeah,
you look at that. There's no like
no advantage.
Crazies for Duke because they're playing in somewhere in North Carolina. There's it could be crazy. Yeah. I think it's a great alternative. It speaks to how much revenue they get for TV versus whatever, but also it's a good thing to have. Yeah. Who knows? This is just a different trip that we're all on, and it's if we can keep some things going, let's do it
for sure. A couple good things here. Bassmaster says, "Is the Brio waterproof?" I don't think so. There's openings on it.
As a tub guy, I pushed the boundaries of that.
Okay.
I didn't get nothing. It still works just fine, but I had a moment where I'm like, should this electronic device be sitting right over this tub of water? Yeah, interesting. Then people said they're hating because you gave an honest review. Yep, that's true. Somebody said the backlash means that you know your stuff and you know your reach. Exactly. And I'm not one that shies away from that. I like that. I know that. I was surprised by how far some people took. Another influencer who's pretty big, actually, he made a video kind of like subtly taking all the shots at me. He copied my thumbnail. Same logo. I have like the thumbs up, the thumbs down, and he put like tears, like I was crying, but it was him, like minding making fun of me, but like make the thumbnail like it was him crying on my version, but then talked about how great the product was. So I think it would be safe to say that you may not ever make oils yourself, but you will always make honest videos. Ooh, I like that. That could be a like slogan. Right. I will never make oils myself, but I will always make honest videos. For sure. That's 100%. Dan, did you see the article on the Middle East only beard company digging it? I have not seen that one. Robert, you'll have to send it to me. All right. Angela asked, thank you for being here, Angela. She said, can you tell me if orange butter would be good for beard butter, or don't you know? Orange butter. Yeah, so orange butter is not an actual like ingredient. So orange butter would be a product, right? You cannot make butter out of oranges extremely well. There's not a lot of meat there to be creating the butter. Use it to fragrant, scent it, or dye it. So I think what she's talking about is there's a product that they create that is called orange butter, and it has some orange in there and some different things. No, I would not recommend that for a beard product. What is it typically for? Lotion or body butter? Yeah. I think it's typically for female body butter. So yeah, it's it's all right. Or man that like pumpkin skin. Right. True. What's up, the beard guy, Kansas City? Awesome. Scuba. So somebody asked about if the Brio was waterproof or not, because there's a company. Have you heard of Manscaped or seen their YouTube ads? Well, Scuba did a video on Manscaped and kind of just obliterate. It was almost like his version of my Scotch Porter. Like 7 days, like a week ago? Just a couple days ago. It was this week. I just saw it popped up on the stuff. And he pretty much just destroyed everything that they talked about because there's a lot of that going on. So absolutely. Tom says your honest reviews have helped me in changing the way I care for my beard and the companies I get my beard products from. That's amazing. And I've said it a million times. I have to be honest because I know you guys are going to listen, right? If I said the Scotch Porter stuff is so good and it's better than the old ones, you guys try it. And you'd be like, no, it's not, Dan. And you can always fall back on the cheap line and say, well, it's what works for your beard. But some things are just true. Some things are just right. If it's not better, it's not better. So it's you've never given me advice on a product to try that I haven't loved. Damn, that's huge. And Jeremy Blake has one of the most redunculous collections I've seen in the beard game. He's I think he's in our top 10 on the Facebook group. Okay. So Mr. Jeremy, he's got that I remember his pictures of his collection, right? Yes. Crazy one. He is a massive barbershop fan. Okay. So he tries every single barbershop that can be out there. Kelly Lennon says, hi, Mayor. Hi. Is that a student? Probably, yeah. I can't quite. I don't have my glasses on. It turned into Lennon. Kelly Lennon. Lennon. It's Lennon's birthday. If there's Lennon, happy birthday. Lennon.
So I have Lennon as a student as well, but I don't think that's no. And they said hi, Mayor. So that leads me to believe maybe not. Maybe not.
Well, hello.
What is the benefit of something like Ultra Conditioner compared to CoWash? Great questions tonight, Jerry. Jerry's like dialing in on his conditioner. So Ultra Conditioner is going to be a deep conditioner. It is going to for me personally, it's going to make my beard feel a little bit heavier, but sometimes that's needed. Sometimes you need to get deep on the conditioning as compared to the Command CoWash, which is going to be a little bit lighter. Command CoWash, I would recommend using several times a week, 3 to 4 you could use it up to. Ultra, I would not use more than once a week. And I used Ultra this morning, actually. So that would be my breakdown of the differences between those two. So, yeah. Integrity is a great trait. It also shows you're trying to stay true to the reason you started making videos. Absolutely. Absolutely. And I didn't have some like crazy, everybody's got like this crazy coming into YouTube stories. Like I was burned and I want to save everybody money. My story is pretty simple. I was watching videos. I became obsessed with watching videos, and Sam said, why don't you try making them? I think you'd be good at them. Yeah. So, yeah, that's a big one.
I think we need to try the hot Jim's jerky.
Yes. I'm going to let you take this question while I get this ready here.
Read it to me, so.
Yes, of course, man. I always read it to you.
My spectacles.
No.
Okay.
All right. First time going to the barber for a beard trim tomorrow. The place has a great reputation. Any advice? Want to keep the length, but fade the sides a little bit. There. Advice to going to a barber. Well,
we did do kind of a video on that as well. Also, if you're part of the Facebook group, you have your place though.
These guys' place.
Okay, so I always go with the sideburns, and some guys will say, if you're looking for a trim, like look at you want this sideburn to be similar, if not the same as this. Now, yes, this hair is a different, beard hair is coarser and all that stuff. But you just want it to kind of fade nicely into your sideburns. Less is more as far as that goes. We've all learned that. Around the mouth, I would say, is very touchy. You might want to do that yourself with a decent pair of scissors. But you can always talk beforehand, but you can't put it back on if it's off. So if they seem like, loosey-goosey, whatever, but have an idea of what you're looking for. Something else is kind of weird, but with a face beard, one of the things to get a real feel of where the hair is and stuff is to wash it, puff it out, and look at it and see where the growth is and what you like. Then kind of get to know thy beard before that.
Yeah,
when you make those mistakes, but go slowly and you can't communicate enough.
Yeah, absolutely. Well said. I would not,
because they're not going to change. They're not going to. A trim is just a shape up.
Yep. They're
not going to change. You're not going to look like that whatever celebrity with their beard. It's not like a hairstyle.
You're not going to trim your way to an Instagram model.
Right.
So absolutely. So what we are trying here, guys, this is from James, who's in the chat right now. This is elk jerky. My first experience with elk jerky. Hot elk jerky here. So I'm going to try this out and then give the question here. There, I'll let the mayor kind of dig in and get his piece. Started my beard journey a couple weeks ago. Been trying different products from oils to butter. My question is how to straighten my beard. Currently, it curls under and grows left to right. Sam, I would search DanCBearded Straight, and you're going to find my morning routine video. I literally have a video dedicated to straightening your beard. That's going to do a much better job than I could explaining it right now. Essentially, heat plus tension equals direction. Heat plus tension equals direction. You'll be able to solve whatever you need to do there. If somebody throws that in the chat, I'll throw it up here. What kind of knife are wielding there? This is actually a custom knife from Rob K, who's in the chat. He made this knife for me himself. Cut the wood, stained the wood.
That's awesome.
Planted the wood. How's the jerky?
You want me to give my feedback while you're still trying it?
I do.
Okay.
I broke you in last time.
Wonderful. Good. It's a good dry jerky with a perfect amount of heat that stays. It reminds you, says, "Hey, remember me?"
Okay.
You're in my tummy now, but it's still what is dialed in.
Is elk a really lean meat?
Leaner than beef.
Okay. Is it?
Mm-hmm. Well, any game, elk. I mean, any game like deer, elk. Those things are just a little leaner, I think. But I think it's really good.
Really good.
and the heat is awesome.
Yeah, I could do with even more heat, but it's really good there.
But let yourself finish the bite.
Yeah,
and then
I finished 2.
Now let it sit and let it talk to you in your mouth. You know,
Rudy Gobert tested positive for coronavirus.
Who's that?
He's an all-star. He made the all-star this year from the NBA. That's why they postponed it. He's like 7'2". That's crazy. I didn't know Rudy Gobert did. Somebody said, does anybody own any Leathermans? Nope. No Leathermans for me.
Oh, Leatherman? Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I have one in my car. It's like saves the day so often.
Okay.
It's just one of the fold-out guys. It's like a double-sided tool, like multi-tool. You know, you fold it out. It's got
Does it have the
pliers in the middle?
Pliers, yep. I definitely have a Leatherman then.
We're driving, you know, Leatherman is the brand. It's a good, like, quality one.
Okay.
There's a lot of knockoffs, but I do have one that's a real Leatherman as well. Super useful.
Very cool. That's interesting. Yeah, this jerky is delicious.
It's
absolutely
wonderful.
Delicious. We are 2 for 2 so far.
Yes. This is
2 for 2. I'm excited. And then our last one is the cherry maple, and we'll be getting to that one. We still got plenty of time, guys. Plenty of time. Blackbeard Zach says, how's it going, fellas? For me, it's going great. Mayor's got food in his mouth.
Yeah, no, it is going great. Life's good. My son turns 11 tomorrow.
Owen's birthday?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, dog? What are you doing for his birthday?
Oh, well, his buddy's bringing in pizza because his buddy's birthday is like Friday, and he is not.
What's his face?
There. Graham. You don't know? Not Cameron.
Okay.
Graham. Yeah, both his buddies. And anyways, so they're bringing pizza. So, you know, Betsy, bless her heart, she's amazing, but she just wants to do it upright. Like, she's like, this is his last real birthday party at school. I'm like, well, if it was my birthday, it'd be my first because I'm in the summer. You know?
Oh, yeah.
Whatever.
Because he's in elementary school.
I just don't even remember. Like, I don't remember, like, the pageantry of these birthdays. Like, it's a big deal. Anyway, so she baked.
Hi, Betsy. She's not in there.
Okay.
No.
I didn't know if she'd make it because she's still cleaning up from what she made them. They made, like, cake donuts, and then they frosted them and like sprinkle. Like, they look awesome. They look amazing. I
saw her Facebook post.
Yeah. So that's her deal.
Mm-hmm.
You know, my mom went out and got her special pans today for them. And it was, it's a production because by the end she's really tired. And, you know, like, I guess I need to be more helpful sometimes. I'm not as helpful as I could be, but I just really don't like, you bite off this big project. And then, you know, when it comes time to clean up the mess, in the kitchen and then just getting the kids to bed. Sometimes it can be a lot. And I'm like, are you sure this is the road we want to go down? And she just jumps in.
Yeah.
But they look awesome.
This is one of my favorite jerkies I've ever had. I just love hot jerky. I love hot jerky, guys. Not hot jerky, guys. I love hot jerky, guys.
People.
Exclamation mark. So, yes. Someone I saw there. Are you able to link the jerky to try so on Wednesday night so we can find it? If you shoot either of us a message, that'd probably be the easier way, but I'll see what I can do on that one. But sometimes it's hard for me to come back to the video out of memory, but it's not a bad suggestion.
Companies out there, like, we would totally do that. You want to come, you know, for these guys, you know, every business is going to want to sell their stuff, right?
Right. This is growing some value, man. So, yeah.
But I would really say both of these that we tried tonight, hits.
Tops. Really good. Really good.
Do we need to – have you ever considered, like, with beard oils, and then I'll get to jerky, but for beard oils, having like a scorecard?
No.
What pros and cons of that?
Too much to go into. I'll hit you later with that one. No. Strong no on that one for me personally. Because
you can only give the top score once. You can only, like, certain areas, certain things. Yeah. It's just too much variety.
There's, too many downfalls for it. I don't think it can be valid. Too many variables. Yeah, I'll hit you with that one. Why?
Ooh, I have a good question, though.
Yeah. Thoughts on using excess beard butter as hand lotion? Yes, absolutely, man. Get it in the cuticles, get it in your elbows, everything, man. For sure.
So I was going to say, though, so oil, no. What about jerky? Do we need to have some kind of a texture, heat, flavor, or just kind of wing it?
Yeah.
I mean, do you guys get enough feedback out there? Like, can you tell when things are good? And
This could be a mare undertaking here.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Could be worth it.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah, I like to just give my thoughts and feelings in the moment, right? Things change, preferences change, but again, I'll hit you. I got some other stuff I'll hit you with afterwards.
Jim, this is not gonna last.
No, this will be gone. It's almost gone.
You
nailed it.
Amazing.
Thank you, my man. We want to give a shout out to Courtney, the first time watching with her husband here. Also a history teacher and swim coach, and supports the Beard Journey. Wow. All right, Courtney, I would like your best challenging 30-minute swim set in the chat tonight before you leave. I want your best one.
For like a practice.
For a practice. I want that Buster set. Mine is called the Gauntlet. They do essentially 4 100s with some sprints and some workouts in there. So what they do is they do a 75 freestyle, hop out, do 10 push-ups, get on the block, sprint 25, IM order, get out, do 10 squats, wait till the last person in their lane is done with the squats, start the 75 freestyle again, hop out, 10 push-ups, next event in the IM order, 25 sprint, get out, 10 squats. So by the end of it, it's a really quick, there's no rest, compact event where they are going with a solid 75 free, doing a workout, doing a sprint off the block, getting a little bit of block work in, and then doing a physical workout afterwards. And they get excited about it because it's got a cool name like the Gauntlet.
Is that, and how do you wield the gauntlet? Is it usually a post loss? Is it a pre big meet? Is it it's an attitude thing? Or
so versatile. Okay. So versatile. You sucked yesterday. 5 gauntlets today.
How about this?
Or hey, we got a big meet on Thursday. Today's Monday. We got to hit that top of the mountain before we can bring it back down again. Let's go. Let's see what they got. They're not working as hard as us. They're not doing this right now. Think about what they're doing. Blah 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 blah.
Yep.
So it's versatile. It has everything that we need. Everything that we need. What about a grade card for products? Each subject could be based on your usual reviews. I kind of do that. I mean, I've set my routine for my reviews, and I know to toot my own horn here, I was the first person to break a review into categories. Mm-hmm. Everybody else just had one long
segments. Yep.
I have my segment. So that was very on purpose. That was not something that just stumbled upon. And I was the first person to do that. Several have since. Rock on. No problem with that. But they are, he said she's very impressed with that one. Hey, Courtney, I want your set there. That one's called the Gauntlet. I need a name of it, and I need it. A good one. So I like that one. I feel like emu oil makes my beard much more hydrated.
Oh, careful.
Buzzword. Oil does not hydrate.
Yeah, there's like 3 videos about it. 400 posts on this and that. But it does make it more moisturized or nourished. Or, there's, and you've been saying that. I got to try that emu oil. I'm filming the review this weekend, and then the other bottle goes to you after that. All right. So I got a bottle coming for the mayor. Yeah. Joe, I saw that new video. So I made my video about Live Bearded, the response, beard oil is not for your beard. It is for your beard. They filmed a new one. And I was like, oh, funny timing. You got the new one after I dropped my video. Drink. We do have one way of grading jerky, and that is my hiccup level.
Oh, true.
And we're dancing. We're flirting.
See?
We're flirting with certain pieces like our hiccup potential.
I must be missing those because last week was much hotter for me.
Really?
Uh-huh.
I don't know.
Mm-hmm. It's so good though.
It's very
so good. You got a bunch of little bits.
Yes.
Do you are you a picker? Are you breaking it apart? What
I think
happens
I'm tearing smaller pieces and then I just have like the little bits left. There's a bit. Okay. My mom told me, don't play with your food. So I get big chunks and eat them right there. It's true. But, I'm going to eat every one of these bits. I promise. Each one of your bits are special to me.
Yeah, they are absolutely delicious. All right, so Mayor, you covered 2 things.
Yes.
The Devil's Point.
Yes. The extra long
mustache.
Like the ends of the mustache.
And I believe you said you had 3 things you noticed coming into this today.
I did. What was it? I did this trim here. I think it was just cutting, like settling out. There is another thing. I have to think about what it was. Maybe it was just the overusing of the butter.
Okay.
Like that I've really trying to push scents, like I like certain scents.
Okay. That was it.
Find into that habit of that.
All right. For those of you that just came in, and I did say we'd come back to this, Logan says, what's the devil's point? Just quick, give your recap on your beard thoughts, and then even as it's developed since we talked, they added in and everything.
So it's not a real thing. That's just what I said it was, but you could see it. I was talking to him earlier this week before I, got the devil out of my life. But I'm thinking of like deviled ham or whatever. Like there's like the logo of that. The devil's got like a real pointy tip here without a long beard behind. So I trimmed right here underneath. But I'm trying to grow this out a little bit more. But it was some of these lower hairs were like coming together like in a twisting like point, and it looked weird to me. And that was part of it. And then I had some longer hairs on the sides of the mustache that I hadn't been dealing with because they didn't like really impact my mouth. So I wasn't really, when I would trim up around my mouth, I wouldn't touch those. So they got really long. And then all of a sudden I'm like one day, I'm like looking at this, and I still have right here like a couple that are really kind of long for.
Okay.
I don't know.
I don't think that's mustache.
Maybe not.
You're clear.
Yeah.
You're clear.
But it truly is.
Hi, Steve. Steve just came in.
Hello.
Beards and Wood, Steve.
Yes. Yeah. Welcome.
Yeah. Welcome. My beard hairs can look like sound waves. If that's the best way to describe it. Okay. What would you call that? I call them waves.
Waves. Just waves and dips. And I have some going on here. I watched your video on using for the face beard, like using, I think it was your recent video on the other brush that was like all your brush video. Okay. So I kind of learned some stuff from that, like about how like creating tension with your hand. And I wasn't really confident in like touching my hand with the brush part of the heated brush, which is fine. And that's given me a lot more control, just realizing that it's okay to have like use your hand as support and kind of pull the hair out like this. Like it made a big difference.
A huge difference.
How well that brush worked.
So for me, I cannot get any heated brush all the way through my beard at all because I got a thick jungle. So what I do is I take my hand, compress, go through, game changer. You 100% can put your hand on the other side. As long as you're not putting pressure, it's not going to burn. You're not going to feel it. And so that's a great one to bring up. That was a big point for me, was how to change the game with that. Ben says, I think the mayor should grow a year.
We've heard that before, haven't we?
Yeah.
I'm not big into like signing up for anything. After the summer beard journey, it was, I just kind of, I don't know, maybe at some point I'll feel like that, like signing on to that.
Billy says, new game. Every time the mayor says face beard, take a drink.
Face beard.
It's been your term tonight.
It has. Face beard.
Yes. You don't want a neck beard. I was out, at the Cleveland Comic-Con.
Okay.
And rock what you got. No judgment, but there were a lot of neck beards. And what do we mean by a neck beard?
Yes.
My neck is natural. All right, later, Jake. Congrats on the TV win. My neckline is natural, but my beard covers it. My advice is you should touch up your neckline if your beard is not covering it. So there were some guys who had beards your level or shorter that had hair all down here, growing out to the side and everything. And oftentimes, I think you experienced this, the underbeard on a lot of guys, especially the early stages, will grow faster and thicker than the face beard. And so they get what is kind of called a neck beard. So, yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't, and it's just not
a
your
good look.
thing, not what you're looking for.
It's not a
kind of is
a well-groomed look. It's not
probably
one
one of those things that gives beards kind of a rep.
Yes, it is, and it's almost a running joke, right? It's you neck beard. It's almost like a slam. Guys like Andrew Luck, the quarterback of the Colts, he had a terrible neck beard. So it's not good. Jeff W says, I'm at 9 months growth and I feel like I'm just stuck or growing slowly. Any advice? Jeff, first and foremost, I would say search on YouTube Dan C terminal length. Dan C terminal length, or search beard terminal length, and you're going to find some great info in there. Maybe it's time for a trim. Maybe it's time to start deeply exfoliating. Maybe it's time to look at what carriers are working or not working for you, all that type of stuff. All right, later, Mr. Donkey. He said thanks for the chat and info, guys. Have a great night. You too, man. You too. And keep the questions coming, guys. If you got something that's beard, jerky, Mountain Dew, family, life related that you want to talk about, hit us here. We got another jerky to try. We'll do that in a second, but I'm seriously loving this jerky right now. I think it's really, 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 really good.
So how was that? Like, you went out and did some interviews, and I know you've got what can you tell us a little bit about what you did this weekend?
Great question. Swimtacular says this is her go-to. Don't have the name, but here it goes. 5 300s, 50 sprint, 50 fly, 50 breast, 50 fly, 50 back, 50 sprint. I like it. Easy, meat and potatoes, but they're going to get a good workout in. Cool. My weekend. So I met up with Scott Sikora and then our buddy Cal. And Scott's awesome, just like he is on his show. And we had to kind of get a feel for it. You went to your first beard competition event, and every event feels a little bit different.
Sure.
You got to kind of feel the room out. That's social awareness, you know? And we kind of got into our groove. We started by interviewing bearded guys, but guess what? Not every bearded guy has a huge personality. Wow. So the bearded guys didn't exactly want to talk. I think they were kind of like honored that we were like, dude, you have a beautiful beard. Can we interview you? And they're like, yes. And then we went to interview them, and the personalities weren't the biggest.
Didn't turn out.
No. So we had to find our sweet spot, and our sweet spot ended up being females.
Okay.
We started interviewing females and then vendors, people that had booths that were selling comics, that were selling prints, that were just doing different things. Those two vendors wanted to talk, right? They're selling stuff, so they wanted to talk. We found a guy named the Bearded Artist, which was cool.
All right.
We did pencil drawings. And then females wanted to talk about beards. They wanted to talk about them. So we had cards that were with different characters from pop culture, like Spock and Obi-Wan Kenobi and who wore it better type beards.
Okay.
We had Aquaman and like Fat Thor, and we were showing the differences there. And so the girls wanted to talk like, oh, he's sexy. That's a great beard. I love beardsmen and everything. So that is kind of where it veered off to, was finding usually women that were dressed up as cosplay and interviewed them about beards.
Yeah, if you're wearing a head-to-toe leather outfit, you probably are not. You're probably going to interview well.
Literally one of those we interviewed. Right. Yes, you will see. I think it was Xena the Warrior Princess. Wow. So yeah, we it was fun. It was a very long day. I drove to Cleveland.
That's not a short drive.
No, I love driving though. I'm passionate about driving. I just really enjoy it. I don't get a lot of peace, you know, and I don't need it. I love my life, but man, yes, that's some think time. Get there. I had nice boots on, right? I had some Timberlands, which aren't the greatest for walking, but you had to look presentable. You know, I didn't want to throw on some sneakers at Comic-Con. And so I was on my feet for like 6 hours walking around doing all those things. I didn't eat yet, which I didn't really have a choice because I can't eat like a lot of breakfast options, you know? I can't stop at a McDonald's like most people. And so I didn't eat, but the reward was I got Chick-fil-A on the way home.
Ooh.
We don't have a Chick-fil-A by us.
What do you get there?
I get the naked chicken bites and fries, and then I get honey.
They have a good flavor though.
Great.
They're not just
grilled
like
chicken.
Straight up.
They're great.
Right.
So yeah, it's absolutely amazing. So that was the highlight. I opened up the video today. The hardest videos to edit are vlogs. Vlogs are very, very time consuming to edit. My reviews I have down to a science, very easy. Vlogs, as you can imagine, cut this, put in this, let's do some B-roll, let's speed it up, let's put some sound there, let's do that. There's a lot to do in vlogs. So that one's going to take me a while, but hopefully I can crank it out maybe this weekend. So yeah, thank you. Thanks for asking.
That's cool. Yeah.
Mr. Pizza Face says, what are your beard goals right now, Mayor? What is your beard goal?
A little bit more length right here. Keeping this good, thickness, like darkness.
Darkness, everybody.
Darkness,
Charlie Murphy.
all up in this place.
All right, throw that in there. Darkness, everybody. Charlie Murphy. What's that reference? Do you know that one?
I have no idea.
All right, they will know.
Oh, of course.
Darkness.
They know everything.
They do know everything. That is the nice thing with the chat. Yes. You can ask something, and it's like you have a
Who's
Google.
The guy that, yeah,
you have Google ready to go. Darkness. So love that one.
Way better than my kids in class. If you're out there, no offense.
I'm Rick James. Holly comes in clutch.
Yeah.
Mr. Pizza Face says, Chappelle Show. Unity. Yes. Everybody's got it. Love it. Love it. Love it. Chappelle Show. What's up, Adam?
That was good. Yeah. I do know that show.
Yeah. So, yeah, it was Rick James. Darkness, everybody.
Yeah, and he had other catchphrases, but we won't.
Yeah, he's got many.
Right.
4 thumbs down. Unity. Don't get me started, guys. Should never gave you money. Oh, man.
Uh-oh.
Greatest of all time.
Yeah.
Dave Chappelle, as far as comedian sketches.
Okay. Oh, sketch comedy. Yeah.
Yes.
Sure.
Number 1.
Got it. Did he start on A Living Color?
Yes.
They all. But yeah,
but the Chappelle Show is hands down the greatest.
Which is
better
amazing.
Than Saturday Night Live.
Yeah,
it's better
which
than everything else.
SNL, but
yeah,
he just kind of commands that. Like, just drives it.
Oh my good. Oh God, I could go on for days about that. Chase says, "What do you think I should do? My mustache is starting to connect, but only on one side."
Connect. What are we talking about? Connect.
So a lot of people lack the ability. They have a patch where their beard meets their mustache, and he's saying it is connecting only on one side. I'm going to let the mayor go with his gut thought here that I'm going to piggyback because that is a tough question. One more time, guys. Chase's mustache is finally connecting to his beard, but only on one side. What do you do?
First of all, it's your face, and if it really bugs you when someone's eye to eye with you and you're like, is he looking at my left connection and my right space? Then you got to deal with it. I think the hope would be, if you're going for the connection, to have that happen on this side. So this is kind of what I did with the chin, is just get it a little bit under control, or even just if you want to trim back, if it's looking weird to you, do as little as possible to get yourself to where you feel good about what you look like, and then wait for that guy, the connection to be made on the other end.
If it's growing, it will continue to grow. So me personally, if I had one side connecting, I would trim the side that was connecting and allow the other side to hopefully catch up. Mm-hmm. If it's growing, a trim is not going to stop it from growing. That would be my advice.
And you guys might have thought we would say leave it alone, because normally that'd be the thing. But we've got a good friend, TMD, that a left connection with a right space could blow up the hole. He has
beard stash,
breathtaking.
Like
he walked in, and then his beard stash walked in, then he followed,
and we both were like, "Whoa, dude!" So,
he had a big smile. I think he was waiting.
He knew.
He may have been out in the hall all day waiting.
He unveiled it. It was like
a
girl that got surgical enhancement that first came into the room with her new swimsuit on. It was just like, "Hey guys,
yeah,
how you doing?" He knew.
Yeah.
And how long have I been telling him that he should do a beard stash?
That's his look.
I've told TMD for a long time he is a beard stash.
Yeah,
and proved it.
Yeah.
Killed
it fits his face shape.
It's one of the best in his style. It fits everything. Yeah. It's one of the best facial styles I've seen.
This was the third thing. I finally thought of the third thing. Okay, it's back. This right here. I have I have a mustache below my lower lip.
You have a soul patch
and this
mustache.
This is like a transition phase. This is like a transition thing right now. I'm just kind of parting it down the middle. It's like a skater dude. It's cool. But what's going on is a while back I had trimmed this because it was sticking out a little bit, and it kind of impacted the. We're thinking the plan is that we're gonna have more darkness here, so it's
darkness.
Not see through, and so I kind of just right now this guy, he's crazy. If I just let him go straight, he's out there hitting me in the face when I'm talking to you, but I just kind of tuck him underneath each part of my chin. So that's a weird contour with my face.
I got the fangs.
I don't hate it though. I don't hate it. It's
character.
Yeah.
Yeah. Robert says, if someone feels their beard is slowing, will biotin help them grow again? It can. I would say in most cases, yes. Are you going to do a giveaway for the products on your shelf behind you? I do big box random giveaways all the time. I just recently did one, so probably. I give stuff to these guys all the time too, and
we're very lucky.
The moderators and everything. Unity. What did the 5 fingers say to the face? Slap. Love that one. You guys are great. Okay, let me see. There was a couple other good ones that I missed here. Okay. Have you considered being a personal beard consultant aside from the YouTube channel? No, I don't think I could ever charge for that. I like helping people. People send me pictures every day. I get more pictures of dudes' faces and shirts off than anybody on the internet probably. But my wife's used to it now, so there's no question in there. My uneven beard growth video Dan made explains why. There you go. There you go. Okay. Do others have short terminal beard growth in parts of their beard? Yes. Everybody has terminal growth at different parts of their beard. It's not all one thing. So for sure. All right, I'll let you take this one. Holly, I don't know if she noticed here, but she said, so I keep meaning to ask you, do you guys coordinate outfits ahead of time? So I'll let you hit this one while I get this. I couldn't break it in half, so I got to take it together.
Absolutely not. There is no coordination in outfits in any way.
Never, ever.
It just works. Are we coordinated? Are we? Maybe a little bit. No. I remember in the beginning you told me, like, stay away from darks a little bit or was it light?
Too high up.
Too high up. Okay.
Because your beard blends.
Okay. So I don't know. And it was hard to see in the beginning too. So but no, there's no coordination there. Betsy will tell me if I wore that shirt like a week ago or 2 weeks ago, and she says, no.
Don't do that.
Right.
Okay.
That's happened twice.
Okay.
But that's about it.
Okay. All right. If you're ready for this one, don't have too much of a mouthful. I'll let you take this one as well because I feel like you got this. Well, what is a beard stash?
So a beard stash is just kind of a beard that focuses or accentuates the mustache. Mustache grows long. I think our buddy TMD said he used like a 4 guard for the rest of his beard.
Oh, I thought it was a 1.
Oh, I don't think it was a 1 because I do a 2 in this. No.
Okay.
I don't think. I don't know. Anyways, his beard's much longer, so it is a beard, but the mustache is much more accentuated on that face, and it's like the background. Think of it like portrait feature. If you have an iPhone, you flip over to portrait when you're taking a picture. The beard, the mustache stands out, and everything else kind of fades into the background.
Yeah. Usually, shorter stubble beard, prominent, burly, manly Ron Swanson mustache. Absolutely. Your choice if you want a handlebar. Zach says, any benefit to heavy nighttime butter use and then washing it out real good in the morning? Yes. If there is wax, you want to wash it out real good in the morning. If not, hopefully it is absorbed in really well into your skin and into your hair.
But I've gotten to a point where I can put so much butter in that I'm not comfortable.
Yeah.
Like, you got to be careful with that.
And that's probably, if you have a lot of benefits of washing it out, you probably use too much product. So,
right.
Yeah. Adam, my buddy, says, the soul patch doesn't grow in for me as thick as everywhere else. Definitely a self-conscious spot for me, but I've learned to own it. And that's what I would say most people. The Beard Octane logo has that soul patch spot less on their logo. So that is definitely something that is easily common. Very, very easily common. All right. Beard hairs that start out color and then become white as they grow longer. What's up with that? That's just the process of your hair losing its pigment as it grows. Most likely that is the first step of that hair follicle itself. The base becoming a gray hair base. I bet the next hair that pops out of there is going to be gray.
Ooh, so it's like a fortune teller.
It's like letting you know ahead of time what's going on there. So I'm going to finish these guys.
Problem with follicle number 3,024.
Yeah.
We're just going to go full gray on that one. All right. I don't care how it looks compared to the other ones.
Gray.
Yeah, I don't know. Your beard hair can be totally, it seems like it's just, I don't know if you're just more pay attention to it better, but you can have like straight jet black guy fighting with straight white guy next to each other.
I've had some of my most difficult because it's not exactly my world. What's up, Bobby? It's not exactly my world here, but I've had some of my most difficult and challenging research on beard hair, why it's different than your head hair, the rest of your body, why it's so challenging, exactly like you're saying, some hairs next to you. Adam K, the man we're just talking about, I just read his comment, is helping me with that research. He's been really diving in, giving me some amazing sources, peer-reviewed journals, great citations, and has been helping me out on it. and he started breaking it all down for me. I have no problem admitting when I don't know something or admitting when something's over my head. I think a lot of people think, oh, Dan's this arrogant, real confident, cocky guy. Only with stuff I know. If I don't know, I have no problem. And this is him right there saying, hey, and I literally said, Adam, I'm not in the space to think right now, and you are giving me way too many big words and things that I don't know. I said, I got to be able to, like, I don't know if you're like this, but if it's something that's like deep and heavy and challenging for me, I got to be
in the zone.
I got to be in the zone to really.
You go visit them.
Yeah, right. Well said.
They can't show up at your front door and
expect
a good reception. There's
a
lot of things like that.
Yes.
I'm like that too much sometimes.
And I told him, hey, give it to me in more layman's terms, and then I'll come back to the real complicated stuff. And he did. And I have the research sitting there. It's just, you would probably get it more than I would. And I will.
I've got a guess.
Yeah.
As to why.
And I'll show you. I'll go over it with you, and maybe you can give me perspective on how to deliver it in an edible way, right? Okay. So I think that's one of my strengths is I can take this complicated stuff that I know and understand and deliver it in a way that you can process it. This isn't something that I know extremely well, so I got to really work to understand how to process
that's how you grow, man.
Yeah, and it is challenging me. It is pushing me. So that's fun. I enjoy that. I don't want to be complacent. I don't want to just talk about conditioners. I love talking about that stuff, but not just about that stuff. So yeah. Chris says, time for daddy-daughter time. Thanks, Teach and Mr. Mayor, for another great time. Later, my man. The company to be named later. Absolutely love it. Okay. Clinical to layperson's terms. Yeah, that's where you got to get. It's from the clinical terms to everybody terms.
Without losing like the point,
right?
You know, if you don't,
you don't drown people. Yeah, you don't drown people with too much,
but you don't just cut out all the meat,
and you don't insult them by thinking you have to take too much out. So yeah, absolutely. Adam says it's so complicated that even the experts aren't sure, and that is part of it too. Is sometimes they don't even know. So yeah, it's a big one. Ben says, so do you get showers and not wash or co-wash your beard? Ben, break that down for me differently here.
Like, do you take a shower and sometimes you just don't?
Oh, yeah. Rinse days are very important. I am the biggest advocate for rinse days, I think, in the beard community. What's up, Jerry? You 100% need rinse days. I think it's really, really important here. All right, Mary, I'm going to get this. I'm sorry. Next one, guys, is the unlimited beef jerky. It is the cherry maple. And Mary, I'm gonna tee this one up to you. I know it's been sitting on you, and I've been reining you in and holding you down here. So the people keep bringing it up. We got to talk about it. You're good at this. The NBA has delayed games. NCAA is not allowing. Michigan playoffs is not going to allow it here. We got Rudy Gobert, Tom Hanks, I guess, tested positive for it.
Okay.
So
that's happening.
We want this to be a relief from all of that stuff. We don't want a stressor. This is our hangout, but sometimes you gotta address the comments in the building. So give them your thoughts here.
With the virus and all that, it's crazy. I've had it on my radar a little while, and got to the point where I was kind of getting myself a little upset about it, kind of like reading about it, worrying and stuff. So I took a little time off. What do we say about it? I think there's two big takeaways that I have so far from it, and where I'm at, just to say that, is one, this is gonna be something different, something that no one who's alive right now has really. It's gonna be different, things that we're gonna change at least for a while, but we're gonna change the way we do things, because that's what's right. The second thing I take away from this is my role as a father, and I feel like maybe I'll have some time with my children. I don't, like, I'm a teacher, and I don't take the idea of like getting, obviously if we're going away from big groups of people, schools are something to think about, but when I feel like when you do that, you think about all the people that rely on like the economy. It's just not a joke. It's so important, and people that earn hourly wage need to be able to, it's one thing to be home with your kids, but if the mortgage, that time is still ticking. If you own a business, that time you're still paying a lease on the facility. There's just no good answer for this. I think it's going to be something memorable for our generation, for our life. And I think us as men, it's our time to step up and show what we have as fathers, as sons. And it just like Dan always says, positivity. It's scary, but hiding is going to do nothing. And this is our chance. You want to talk about memorable moments. It's how you lead your kids and your family through these things.
Yeah. So one of my biggest things in my life, in the American, I vouch for this, is I worry about what I can control. That is it. If I can't control it, I am not going to stress myself about it. I am going to control it. I think we will be fine. I think your family is going to be fine. I think that we will be better as a country, as a world, for many reasons. I think our hygiene is going to be much better. I think this was a wake-up call about washing your hands, about properly taking care of yourself and being aware of what you're touching, when you're touching, what you're doing. That's going to be huge on a grand scale. I also think it's going to be great for America when we look at supply chains and we look at how much we depended on other countries for certain things. Crazy thing, Puerto Rico was making 85% of the world's saline IV bags. And then a big hurricane called Maria came in and wiped the building out that was making them. That's why we have a global shortage of saline bags right now. So I think we learned a lot about that stuff, and it's gonna kind of open our eyes up. But we're gonna be okay. You're gonna be okay. Your family's gonna be okay. Right. I firmly believe that. It's gonna be all right. Worry about what you can. That would be my advice.
Controllables.
Control the controllables.
Right.
Worry about what you can control. If you can't control it, why let it impact you?
Right.
I know that's human nature, but I also know that you can do something about your stress, about your worries. You can get that kind of under control. Don't let your family, if you stress, imagine what that does to your family.
Right.
If you stress, imagine what that does to your students.
Right.
You can't let that be seen, So we'll be fine. We'll be good. Our beards are filters. Wash your beard. One thing to consider is washing your beard more often if you feel like you are getting into dirty situations. All right. Ben, take care there. Jerry says, what's the best jerky I can get online? So I would recommend two. I would recommend Helds, Helds, out of Wisconsin. Amazing. And then I would also recommend what we're eating right now, Beef Jerky Unlimited, which is out of Michigan. You can also get that one online.
And then we've got Dearborn Meats. They have it's not a jerky though. It's a hot stick. The hot flavor. I bought 2 pounds of them, and I don't know what happened to them, but they were gone fast.
Oh yeah. Oh my goodness, those are good.
Like, just amazing.
Okay, we are eating the Beef Jerky Unlimited Cherry Maple.
It's really good.
Highly impressed.
Like for a little bit less dry, but not soupy, not watery.
Way better than I anticipated.
Yes.
Way better. I did not think I was going to be a big fan of this.
It's very good.
I really like it. I don't know that I super taste maple or jerky. Or I taste jerky. I don't know if I super taste maple or cherry. Do you get either of those?
I get a sweetness from the cherry.
I get a sweetness.
Or is it the maple?
Ooh. Yeah, I just overall get a little bit of a sweetness. So
I wouldn't want any more because it would take the flavor of the jerky away.
Absolutely. It's good. And they make good, rich jerky.
Yep.
There's no fat. There's no fluff. It's really good.
That's like 3 things. Was that 4 from that? 3 or 4 from that company?
3.
Knocked it out of the park.
Oh, no, 4. The buffalo sticks were from them, too.
Okay. Yep.
If you could pick one between the garlic pork, cherry maple, or the flamethrower from last week, what would you do?
I'd do the garlic pork. It's a really good.
It's really good.
It's a really good. If you're a hot jerky guy, it's such a good difference from the hot jerky. It's just really salty, really just dry. Like your mouth, just part of the process breaking it down. It's awesome.
Jerry said, "What is the hot sticks, Mayor? Dearborn.
Dearborn and I don't know if they're delivered online or not.
I would imagine they're a big one.
Dearborn, yeah.
Yeah, I would imagine. What's up, Rob? Rob Block in the building. Can I find that stuff on Amazon? I doubt it. But
Beef Jerky Unlimited is a chain. So beefjerkyunlimited.com right there on the, that's good stuff.
Mm-hmm.
But the Dearborn, I can learn more about them. In fact, I almost looked it up and got into it. I had a little meat stick itch that I had to scratch. So I don't know. I probably got distracted by something else, but yeah, they're good, like phenomenal. But everything today was a big win.
Yeah.
Like the hot was really hot. The cherry maple, which I don't know, it wasn't really our thing. It's really good without, it's not too sweet.
Yeah.
I feel like some of the national brands you get kind of not papery, but just kind of.
I agree.
They don't like a real true jerky or meat product's going to not look that great. It's going to be stamped in.
Agreed.
It's like the McRib is,
right.
Pressed meat into a mold.
Have you guys tried 7 Alarm Jerky? No, but it's on the way. It should be here Saturday, so we will have it for next weekend. So that will be coming here pretty soon. Question for the mayor, question for you guys. We haven't asked yet. What's in Beard? What product do you have in Beard? Give me the company name, the product that it is, and then the scent choice. So what company, beard oil, beard butter, whatever, scent choice there. For me, it is one that I am reviewing and getting ready for. It is actually the new scent in the Unlimited series, Emu Oil from Black Rebel Beard Co.
And I'm doing the Detroit Grooming Mackinac. I wasn't, I was really in my citrus mode when that came out with the butter. I don't have the butter, but the oil.
So you got the butter?
No, I didn't get, but I got the oil. And the oil is really good. It really wears well. I think the mint put me off of it a little bit because I was just in a citrus or a tobacco. I had my wheelhouse, but it's a really fresh oil.
Oh yeah,
and no butter right now.
Okay,
maybe later. But I don't know. I finished my Traverse City. That was the first one to go. I got this set from Detroit Grooming. I used that Traverse City a lot, and it's gone. I've dabbled in Belle Isle. I've dabbled in Mackinac. And I tried all of them. They're all good.
Okay.
So yeah, their stuff's great. So that's what's in Beard right now.
Have you guys tried Deering's Jerky here in Michigan at Deering Meat Market?
I feel like we have Deering's. I know that name.
I have not.
You
may have.
It's not. It is Dearborn, not Deering's that we've tried.
We've had Dearborn.
Okay.
Yep. He said it twice. So yeah, it's definitely Deering's that he's saying.
I feel like I've seen that maybe in the stores and considered it a few times.
What are you wearing from Black Rebel, Dan? It's the new scent of the Unlimited one. It's like, I know Bronco's in the name. Somebody help me out. I forgot the name of it here. It's something Bronco.
I'm a Bronco. I went to Western Michigan.
I did know that. Rail the boat.
Yeah.
Oh, is that what you guys would do?
Just me. Patent pending for like years.
The quietest student section of all time. You hit a 3. Yeah.
That was well known for my
Bronco Buster.
Horse yell.
Okay.
Back in the Buster is the name of the Bronco Western, by the way. I was well known for my horse name. How I don't think it's into me anymore. I mean, it'd have to be a special day for that. But like at a soccer game or something, all of a sudden you hear like a horse when I worked on the after that.
Where's Steve? Where's Steve?
My mom always.
I don't see him, but I can hear him.
Yeah, my mom would tell a story about hearing some kids talking about me and during a soccer game. I don't know much about that guy, but he makes the best horse noise.
This is real.
Yes.
Wow.
She didn't know that kids talking about me. They didn't know my mom was, my mom. So she's like, that was what they said.
That's hilarious.
The horse noise guy.
Pete, no, I've not tried that company yet. Deering's is in Traverse City on Union Street. I feel like you should know. Don't you guys go to Traverse City?
Yeah, Deering. That's where I got the Dearborn was there, and I think I passed on. Deering's. Yeah, we have to. I've been told that. That's near where that Mizowski's the snake market? Venom and the
snake bust.
Snake.
Jeez.
Snake poo-poo.
Jack from Cake Pop Shop says, what's the most exotic jerky you've had? Well, we have both had, today we had elk. Last week we had buffalo. for me, those would be the two.
And I would say let's not go down the exotic meats road. That's been bad for people lately around the world.
Has it?
Exotic meats and eating strange animals.
Oh.
I don't feel like I'm the guy that's gonna try the the this or the that.
You don't want any pangolin jerky?
No bats, nothing.
No, that.
So we're more like wow us with your heat. I told all my dates in high school. Wow me
bring
with
the
your
heat.
Yes,
that's what I tell my pitchers.
I didn't have a lot of dates.
That didn't work?
No, it was weird.
Baby, wow me with your heat.
Wow me with your heat, and that was the end.
Wow.
And then I tried again like 7 years later because I was after the horse guy, I was the heat guy, and it was creepy.
Holly, I didn't say penguins. I said pangolin.
Personal pet.
Yeah, pangolin, not a penguin. Don't get it confused. Great question here. What is your favorite documentary series?
Oh, wow. I really like documentaries.
I'm a freak. I've probably seen every one. My favorite would be Making a Murderer. That was amazing.
Oh, wow.
Aaron Hernandez.
You seen The Staircase, though? The Staircase Murders out of North Carolina?
Yeah, those ones are good.
Dude.
There's another good one. The mom that like pimped out her daughter and made her look like she had all these diseases and stuff.
Yes.
That was crazy. There's so many good ones.
Have you ever heard of and I think you'd be into this. There's a series called Connections. And it's all about I remember watching it. I got into it for my humanities class in high school. It was like this guy in England, narrated by James Burke or something like that. But it's Connections. It's all about how like they start out every video with like some dude like accidentally mixes something at his house, and we're gonna show you how that leads to the invention of roller coasters. And then they just talk about how so it's like social studies and science together. It's pretty cool. But so I like that one back in the day. I also like just any of those like
crime, murder, unsolved mysteries.
My wife and I go to is Dateline. Like, all right, we're not, we don't have a ton of series that we watch too much right now. Like, if we had Showtime, we'd probably be finishing Homeland, but we do.
Somebody said, are penguins seafood? It's a good question.
I don't know.
I don't think so. But that's a good question there. Jack from Cake Pop Shop Grand Blanc says, I gotta hook the mayor up with some treats, show my man what we do.
Well, I've seen what you do, man. That's like my favorite Instagram post.
Yeah, you have said that before. That is like fact. There's
never a cake or cake pop that goes by that I don't just feel like some kind of connection with.
I think he said that last week when you weren't in here, Jack. So yeah, definitely.
That'd be awesome, man.
I need to get some of them as well, though. I need a connection fee so I can get some of those gluten-free cake pops.
It's a standard pastry / confection.
Yeah,
right. It's like some kind of affiliate, like
right. Yeah.
It's normal.
Gluten-free cake pops. A little easy on the banana, but heavy on the chocolate. But have you tasted what we do?
Never. Yeah, that's true. I know it's gonna be good though.
Oh yeah,
it's got to be.
Mm-hmm.
But they do really good. Like I can just tell sometimes with their cakes and stuff. Like somebody comes in. All right. Here's the thing. My dad is 700 years old, and he likes fire, and he likes snakes. So give me a cake. And they come up with something like some fiery breathing snake that's awesome. Fire breathing snake. It could be a new oil scent.
And then the next person comes in. Hi, it's my son's 11th birthday, and he loves Fortnite. Can you whip something up with Fortnite, but also sprinkle in some Pokemon?
Right.
They're like,
splash.
They're like, yeah, I guess we can throw a Pikachu on
and
there.
And then all of a sudden the phone rings. Hey, I'm the guy with the fire snake. I forgot it wasn't snakes, it was worms.
Yeah.
Can you fix that?
I think it's the same. Just smooth it out a little bit. You'll be good.
Be no tongue. Just chop off the tongue.
All right. He said he's gonna text me tomorrow. So yeah, we're ready. They make, go figure, cake pops.
Fire snakes.
Oh, so good. So good. We had like chocolate covered gluten-free Oreos.
Oh wow.
Oh, dangerous. Mayor, sounds like our everyday clients. You guys are killing it. Yeah. And I want it to be realistic, but not too realistic. It's got to still seem like it's a cake.
All right. My wife just walked out. Don't listen to anything she said. Okay. I'm the one that's paying for it.
Yeah. My name's on the credit card.
Right.
Yeah.
Give me the opposite of everything. In fact, I want you to make what she wants, and then I want you to drop it when she walks in. because I'm mad at her.
Yeah,
and that would be the deal breaker.
But then have mine in the back,
right?
And I saved the day because I called for that backup one.
And then my mom is going to be videotaping it in the corner.
Yeah.
Okay, so you got it. All right,
and we'll go viral.
What do you mean you messed it up?
Yeah,
just don't spell my name wrong.
Right. We got you. Well, that took a trip.
Oh, yeah, it's good to go on a trip.
Can you make it? He said, "Can you make it bloody but kid friendly?" That's probably sure. I could imagine that's exactly.
So it's more like a spatter than you know.
Yeah. Gosh, not a puddle. Just
I mean, that could be a whole thing.
Yeah.
Bloody but kid friendly.
Right. That
deep.
could be. That is deep, man. Dan, do you prefer beard butters with beeswax or not? I prefer both. I rotate heavily between the both of them. Love me some Uncle Donnie's and Detroit Grooming with some beeswax, and I love me some other ones that don't have beeswax. So
I've been getting into like I didn't feel like there was a place for bombs in the face beard world. That was the last time I said that. But bombs at work, like it's a really good heat it up. If I feel like I'm throwing out a little bit, heat it up, get it all over, and then comes right back down. And it really, even just for this, it really kind of brings that beard. I did that during conferences, just kind of as a fast little fix.
Yeah, and that would work 100%. Absolutely. All right, Jeremy's taking off there. I think it's probably about time for us.
Yeah.
Successful night. Got to hang out, get away from the world a little bit. 3 bangers on jerky. Awesome ones. My first pop in, I'm not great at math, but like 6 hours, something like that. Amazing. I'm excited to have a pop tomorrow for lunch. This was like my gateway in. And I only have a can. Most days I only have a can. And I think that's acceptable with my lunch.
I have a weird problem with cans. I don't ever finish them. I forget them. I think it's like I'm easily distracted, but
I ration it out and I make sure I got like the perfect little, and then Sam comes in, can I have a sip? What? Babe, I've been rationing
all I have
it.
Today is this.
Yeah, exactly. So,
man. Piece of that action too, huh?
Okay. All right, Holly. I see what you're saying now. She's trying to make jokes about Don copywriting my sayings and my catchphrases. So
snake fire.
I just said
snake.
Like many people online, imitation is the greatest form of flattery. So take that, Don. He even tried to copy my name. His name's Don.
I think he was first, actually.
He's a little bit older, but I think we gotta check the birth cert on that one. We gotta see what he's coming in from the government. Man,
what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do?
Final thoughts for the people?
Thank you for hanging tonight. I needed this as much as you guys. And
symbiotic.
We just beard stuff, talking, hanging out. I'm super flattered that you guys are out there just willing to chill and listen to us. And let's be positive. Whatever, be positive moving forward with everything.
If anything does happen, like shut down quarantine-wise, you guys can count on us. We already have a plan where we would stream every single night of it. Like a
more
getaway.
mayor than you guys could handle. Like too much mayor.
An escape, a release, a hangout place to not talk about it, to talk about beards. Right. We would stock up on jerky and everything. So we're not saying it's going to happen. We don't think that's going to happen. Right. But if it does, we got you. Yeah. If we pull in Italy, we're here. We're here. And that's a promise.
And that's for us.
Yep.
As much as it is for you.
100%. You can count on probably every night, 9 p.m. Yeah. So stay tuned for that. If we go full Italy, we're here. We're here, guys. So I appreciate it. Does the quarantine stop Silky from making it work?
Nothing stops Silky.
No. Silky did call in sick this week. He didn't show up on Monday.
Ooh.
I know it was tough, but
he's playing hard to get. He can't give it to him every week.
You got to make they say
you pull it back once in a while.
Distance makes the heart grow fonder, right? If you really are hating your kids in the moment, just go away for a day and you'll miss them.
Oh, within an hour.
Yeah,
usually.
It's true. What
was I so upset about?
Don't know. I saw a cute smile in the picture, though. I'm back. I'm back. So thank you guys for hanging out. We're all going to be good. Beards are amazing. Life is great. I love jerky.
So much more positive than negative out there in the world.
Oh, goodness.
It's all about how,
Yep. Don't give the squeaky wheel the attention. Yeah.
Agree.
Yep. Give all the other wheels. Give the axle. give the breaks. Breaks are important. They don't ever get any love. You never hear about how great a break is. You know? Give the break some love. All right, guys. If you got any questions, get a hold of us. Let me put it up down here real quick for you guys. Instagram, MayorsBeardedJourney, DanCBearded. And as Adam said, be safe out there, guys. Thank you. Shoot us a message. Any questions, any comments, some great suggestions to think about and mull over. We appreciate that. All right, guys.
All right. Stay positive, guys.
Stay bearded and stay positive.